Hello everyone, and welcome back to Creeper World 3 Arc Eternal. And I was thinking on the last episode that we would head through this wormhole into the Prospector Zone, but I thought instead maybe we should clear out this sector because maybe we'll get some new technologies here before we move on to other places. So yeah, while we're here we might as well see what else there is to see here. We've arrived in the Andir system, as it was last called. Sensors are off the charts and need recalibrating. What's the source of the interference? It isn't interference, it's information. There are billions of data streams across billions of channels, all carrying vast amounts of data. It's too... it's too much. Shut down the sensors, Leah. Do it now. Leah! The data streams. I have the sensors shut down now. The amount of information being transmitted was incalculable, Scars. It was blinding to my gel circuits. I've never encountered anything as complex and ordered and on such a scale. Could you determine anything about the signals, their source, their content, their purpose? The signals appear to be coming from everywhere, but focused on this system. It's like someone included quadrillions of yottabytes of data into the background radiation of the universe. It is near the quantum limit for information density. What is in the message? Did you ascertain anything? It seems to be everything, Scars. Just everything. I don't understand. Everything of what? Everything that has ever been. Its exact state information. Think of it like every precise plan for how to make everything that has ever existed. Every leaf on every tree that has ever existed on every world, every grain of sand, every star, every molecule of every atmosphere that has bent the light of its star into a sunset. To this enable visual spectrum sensors only for this system. Do this. Enable visual spectrum sensors only for this system. Let's look at the system with just our eyes. Okay, looks like two worlds, one shielded and one not. My records indicate these worlds were last called Otrav and Farbor. There was nothing particularly remarkable about either world over the last few billion years. You said the sensor streams focus on the system. Any particular region in the system? Yes, good question. In the time I sampled the streams, they appear to be... That's interesting. The focus appears to be changing slightly, so the signals are at their peak over Farbor. The signal focus is somehow tracking the orbit of that world. Then that's where we're headed, Leah. The Loki must be behind these signals, and this world must be significant somehow. I'll attempt to install some filters on the sensor so I can better sample the streams. That should allow us to perhaps learn some more about the intent of the signals. I'll head to Otrav and pick up any shield keys there. Well, I guess let's head to Otrav. That's interesting. Start. This world is covered with tech, and none of it looks very friendly. It is tech, that's for sure. It doesn't appear to be directed toward any offensive or defensive purpose, though. That's odd, since most civilizations were interested in defending themselves, and the Creeper was interested in destroying them. This world has been designed to concentrate Creeper on each hilltop in sequence. That old Tycon facility in the east is projecting dual attraction fields that rove over the terrain. What purpose is there to concentrating Creeper like that? It makes it harder to destroy, but this world doesn't appear configured for defense. Could it have anything to do with the intense signals you detected focused on the system? Focus your scanners on a hilltop. Scanning. This is interesting and subtle. It seems that the structure of each hill is designed as a transmitter. When the Creeper pulls over each transmitter, I assume that is when each will transmit. And this is where the signal in the system is coming from? Absolutely not. Well, some tiny fraction of it, perhaps. The signals in this system must be coming from billions of other worlds just like this one, all transmitting at the same time. It's the Loki, it must be. Everything over the last 10 billion years, their campaign to destroy everything in this universe with the Creeper. It's all been building to this. Scars of all the Creeper from across the universe, if all the Creeper from across the universe is the source of the signals, it means the Creeper doesn't just destroy things, it also remembers things in exacting detail. It would only be bound by the uncertainty principle, unless... We're going to destroy those transmitters at that field projector and collect the shield key from this world. We must reach the next world in this system and discover what the Loki are doing. Okay, sounds fair enough to me. So this is apparently where the this is the field emitter thing that they were talking about. And we've got a nice little trench here that might help us out at least a little bit. So let's go ahead and get started on production. Alright, hopefully got a little bit of a basic economy going here, as well as grabbing that siphon. That'll help us get our early economy boosted. Okay, and let's get a few more reactors going here. Let's also get some relays. And I noticed that the totems are all at like the tops of these hills, and so are going to be very difficult to acquire. So let's not really plan on having much research for the time being. Okay, it is filling that trench up concerningly, so I've got some cannons to hopefully help reduce the amount of creeper right in front of us. I've also got a bunch of Berthas queued up, so hopefully that'll help. Just make sure our production can keep up. It's struggling. It's still struggling even just building one Bertha. Alright, our Berthas are up, and we're going to try and keep this hill in particular clear. But, yeah, this is... wow. Oh, wait. There we go. Hopefully that'll help. And then we can, I guess, let's try to move up a little bit. Man, even with all those reactors, we're still struggling. Yikers. I'm hoping we'll also be able to secure this ore deposit, and maybe that'll help us get some anti-creeper going. But first thing first, we need to secure this hill. Oh crap. Okay, okay. Well, we still seem to be good now. So that was slightly problematic for a second, but I think we're okay. Alright, and now we have that totem connected. So we should be able to start getting some research going. Oh, or not. Nullifier, please. In fact, let's get the shield moving up. It's not... it's actually... this trench is still holding out just fine. Oh, man. Okay, then let's build it down here so it's still within the shield and all that. And let's get a little ambitious, I think. Also connect that in. I'm gonna have you clear current targets and now just fire on whatever you want. Just keep trying to clear that that creeper. Oh no! Never mind. Let's keep doing that. Man, we are struggling to get this nullifier up. Which, I mean, is fair. We're just struggling to keep anything up at the moment. Because it's just... wow, this map is kind of intense. Almost there. Awesome. Hey, look at that. Gave us a little burst of anti-creeper. That's helpful. Okay. We are slowly gaining ether now. Just need to focus on energy efficiency. Ah. Dang, it's so hard to keep this stuff connected. Oh no! Energy efficiency, please. Ah, man, this is difficult. Okay. I didn't notice. Is it still sending the little concentrator beams up here? I hope not. God. I leave it for 2 seconds. And the creeper comes in and destroys it. But our production is starting to keep up now. I guess that's because I lost some stuff. Oh man, seriously? Oh my god. Okay, I think we should try and press our way directly to the concentrator thing. Well, problem is the longer we extend it, the harder it's going to be to keep ourselves supplied. But taking that thing down would be nice. Okay, I think if we... Let's see if we can get a sprayer going. I know we're really light on ore production, but if we can, then that will mean that we can take out this nullifier, which will help us also get this one. But we are a little strapped for resources at the moment, unfortunately. Let's get a little bit of ore efficiency just to help out a little bit. But this hilltop seems to be a little more secure now. So that's good. This mortar's running out of ammo though. We need a relay. Okay. Alright. We might be in range. Yeah, I think that'll do it. If we can keep that nullifier online, then that should be good. In fact, maybe another shield might be of use. Now that our power is a little bit better, we kind of got that sorted. Excellent. So that's that one down. Get a relay here to connect that mortar in when it does eventually get set up. Let's have you fall back. Let's get the anti-creeper going in that area. And let's also get our mortar. Maybe that'll help. I guess that was a little too ambitious. Okay, but this is progress for sure. Maybe get fire rate. Maybe that'll help at least a little. Okay. Look at that. This place is almost almost clear. It looks like we might get a Bertha here to help clear out that creeper in just a moment. Yes, excellent. Let's ask I didn't think this through. Oh, wait. Okay. That seems to be helping. There we go. And now, uh-oh, that could be a problem. Because now the creeper's all concentrating. It killed the nullifier, but we're still okay. Let's get some fire range too, maybe that'll help. In fact, this is looking like a good target for a nullifier. Yeah, this is going alright now. Okay, and that gave us a nice little batch of anti-creeper. So that is good. Let's take advantage of that and get a shield here to help cover and make sure this fire base stays safe. Okay. This guy is actually not doing us much good in that one. So let's have you swap places. You get on top of that hill and go help out there. The mortar can shoot up cliffs. Like, the problem is that there's a lot of like hills and stuff here, and that makes it hard to get direct line of sight, so hopefully that'll help. This is looking quite good, actually. Now we do this. Ooh, I don't know, actually. That creeper's getting attracted now. That could be a problem. Well, no, I don't know. The sprayer seems to be helping to keep that hill clear. Let's divert one of our cannons. In fact, let's divert a couple of our cannons because we have them to spare. And then let's also do some of that and push our lines up. Okay, this is going great now. Awesome. And now let's move our mortar. In fact, let's move some of the stuff we have at the rear. Let's just keep moving that up because we can now. This, like, sort of collapsed for the creeper a lot quicker than I expected it to be honest. Which is not a bad thing at all. I'm very glad for that. So now... No, let's leave that shield there while that nullifier charges up. Fire range is probably good. Why not another one of fire range too while we're at it? And that nullifier is about to go to work. So let's actually really push that up. Yeah, I don't know why I'm able to expand this far north this quickly. That kind of surprises me, but I will take that for sure. In fact, maybe we can build Berthas. I wonder if Berthas will actually gain any benefits. from being on the things. Probably not, would be my guess, but we might as well find out. Strike out wherever we have the chance. Move our shield up too so it can help cover that hill. Our Berthas, you guys just shoot wherever. It might be the Berthas that are helping clear it out now that I think about it, because they're taking out large chunks of creep, and I have 5 of them running, so that could be it. Man, it's actually getting hard keeping up with all the places that we were in the ascendancy. Like I can't manage it all. It's too much. They don't seem to be indicating that they have any kind of it doesn't look like the Berthas are getting much out of the little energy pad things. But I'm glad we tested it. This seems to be the place to do it since we're doing so well. Oh, I haven't been checking if there were any more. There is one there, but it's not quite what I would call secure at the moment. Oh, come on. Okay, good. That might have been a problem for a moment. Alright. Oop. In fact, it occurs to me that I could have and should have deleted some of my my excess units, because we're just pushing up so hard that our base is actually pretty safe right now. Okay. This is going way better than I anticipated it would, to be perfectly honest. I think it's because it looked a lot scarier than it was with all the towers everywhere, but maybe having the creature all bunched up just made it much better targets for my Berthas. Whatever the case, we've almost done it. We've almost won here. Just a little bit more. And it looks like this does not actually emit any creeper? I keep doing that. It's creeper, not creep. So let's get it all secured. Shield key secured. And now we just have to take out this last one here. Wow, look at that volley. Alright. Nullifier. There we go. Uh-oh. I miscalculated this. It's fine. Let's... Oh, no. Just move this up here. And build a nullifier. There, that should be fine. Alright, easy. Okay. That's interesting. There's still one more at Meso. Alright, well then I guess let's go ahead and head on over to the Apex system and see if there's anything of note here. Hey, there it is. Okay. Seems quiet here. kind of backwater system removed from the comings and goings of most empires. That makes it dangerous. Why so? Because I don't know much about it. Little off-the-map places like this can often harbor great surprises. There's only one world? Yes, and it's a world that was left undisturbed for most of its existence. It appears to contain an inhibitor, though. Somebody must have recently placed it there. What lies beyond this system once we take out the inhibitor? Scanning. Looks like a stable wormhole, Scars. Fascinating. For all the unassumingness of the system, it's actually a gateway to another region of space. One about which I know nothing. That wormhole could lead to anywhere in the universe. This world also contains a shield key. Odd, since the system contains no shielded worlds. I'll engage and collect the key and take out the inhibitor. As interesting as another region of space sounds, I have a feeling it isn't part of our current journey, but perhaps we can come back and explore it later. Well, let's go to Meso. We need that for Farbor, I guess. Farbor seems like a pretty important planet at this point. Those look like primitive ruins? Yes, they were meant to look that way. It was a camouflage world. Some civilizations attempted to hide from the creeper by removing all obvious traces of higher technology. It obviously didn't work. The creeper must have either not cared or seen through the charade. Some cultures on some worlds went so far as to actually maintain a more primitive existence. They lost all advanced knowledge and even contact with the rest of humanity. This appears to be one of those worlds. Those step pyramids, there are strange readings coming from them. The last indigenous culture must have taken technological artifacts and built these pyramids around them. Perhaps they worshipped them or revered them in some way. Possible to know for sure. But what I can say for sure is that the artifacts in those pyramids still appear functional, and they're rather advanced. Scars, connect the peach of each pyramid to your power grid. What'll happen? Each pyramid contains a defensive device that you should be able to power. I'm not sure exactly what each will do, but it looks like someone long ago placed these artifacts here. Perhaps it was hoped that they would defend the population. Interesting. Perhaps they did protect the population for some time. Perhaps some inhabitants even managed to escape, for a while anyway. In any case, I'll power the pyramids and take out that inhibitor. Okay. So, it looks like... I don't want to build too close to those emitters. And I'm worried that there's going to be creeper coming out of... Like, I don't understand what these are here for, because those are those, like, breakable ones? Maybe that's just, like, the creeper has a chance to break through that, and if we let it, then we lose access to the artifact or something. I'm not sure. But let's get to work. Yeah, that's spreading really quickly. Quicker than I'd hoped. Okay, not good. Okay, we need... Shoot. Ah, darn it. Okay, that should be fine. And I'm not sure how quickly we'll be able to grab onto that other pyramid, but let's give it a try. No, that's awfully far at the moment. Ooh, okay. So these are like giant shields then. Interesting. Okay, then what we need is reactors. Our energy is really struggling right now. I guess let's see what happens when we lose that one. Because I don't think we're getting to it before that creeper does. Well, it doesn't seem to have been destroyed, so that's good. We are still struggling to power these artifacts, but it's less awful than it was a minute ago. Okay. Well, it's still not great, but it's a lot better than it was a minute ago. So let's go ahead and get a forge, and let's also get ready to expand our production massively. I'd like to get some Berthas online. Let's start with 2 for the time being. I think we're now in a good spot. And let's see if we can start resecuring these resources here. In fact, I'm going to start making a concerted effort in this direction because we seem to be holding this area just fine. Seems to be going well now. Let's get these Berthas focused on clearing out this area. In fact, let's get them like really focused on that. Alright. That got a little dicey there for a minute, but we should be good. Now we're in a better position to start claiming these pyramid structures, or the last one that we haven't yet claimed. And then I think maybe it'd also be a good idea to start, in fact, let me... Reactor. Yay, okay, finally. And now, let's get a few more Berthas. I have 4. So hopefully that'll be good. Nope, maybe not. Perhaps that will help a little bit. Okay. I think attacking this little trench here may prove to be a little difficult. But if we can clear at least a little bit out, that might help. We just need enough to get a foothold. Just need to survive for a couple seconds and clear out some area. Okay. It's going alright. Let's try some of that too. Let's cut off that creeper at a bit of a choke point. Okay. That should be good. I'm actually confident in leaving that alone. That seems to be holding just fine. Man, I like my Berthas a little too much. They're very expensive to run, I think. But we seem to be holding out okay for now. Let's get some more power efficiency. That'll hopefully help us out. Let's move one of our mortars over so it's focused on helping this guy out. Come on. Okay. Got a little dicey there for a moment, but we're fine now. This trench isn't exactly making my life easy. But I think we're okay now. Let's get fire range. Maybe that'll help. It'll help our cannons and such clear things out. All right, now we've got one of that last pyramid connected into our structure. What the heck? Is that... It looks like an attack golem of some kind? I can't tell what's going on there. But they do seem to be... Oh! Okay, they are like walking anti-creeper mines. That is awesome. I'm A-okay with that. And I guess let's take the opportunity to take out one of those emitters. I recognize that's a little close to the edge, but I think it'll be okay with the amount of anti-creeper stuff we've got going on. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. I'm glad we secured that first. That's quite helpful. Let's extend our relay networks to hopefully start to put some extra pressure on this emitter, or at least be prepared to, because our little golem friends are really pushing them back now. Awesome. Alright, now we've got nullifiers charging on the last two structures. Oh, gotta collect that key. In fact, I shouldn't have bothered. I should have just focused on the inhibitor. Oh well, too late now. Farbor shield key. Great! Oops. Yay, we did it! Peak of good living. I assume that means that's complete this campaign. Yeah, complete the Mazo story mission. Great. Okay, well, I think that'll do it for this episode. On the next episode, I guess now that we have all the Farbor shield keys, we'll go ahead and commence the invasion of Farbor and see what mysteries are there that are so mysterious as to warrant 3 shield keys on 3 different planets, which I think is the first time we've seen something like that. So yeah, we'll go ahead and continue that on the next episode. So until then, I'll see you later.